Hi, welcome to the Mammoth Tech Show. I'm Jeff.
I'm Frankie.
And today we'll be looking at a little tiny laptop cum tablet. It's the Chromebook from ASUS, the C100PA. And here, if we can see here, it looks very MacBook-esque, doesn't it, in its styling?
Yeah.
And that's not just silver-looking plastic. That is actually a proper metal body, isn't it?
Yes.
So it seems quite nicely constructed then.
Yes, it's nice and it's got a really nice build quality. It's lovely to use.
It does have a nice premium feel to it, and we've got a few IOs around the side here, SD cards, USB, and unfortunately a proprietary power socket plug there. It would possibly have been nice if there'd been like USB-C charging for a bit more of a standard one, so you have to use you're stuck with the power brick that it comes with, unfortunately. But shall we show off its party piece, the Flip?
Yes, I think we should.
Okay.
This is primarily the reason why I chose this.
Yes, because originally you had a tablet.
I had a Galaxy Tab S, which was very, very nice. But I needed a new tablet, so I chose this one because I liked the keyboard.
Right over, like that. So you've got the keyboard in laptop mode, but it can also be a fully fledged
touchscreen tablet.
Yay.
Which is really useful. I haven't found it's not overly responsive as a touchscreen tablet. I must admit I tend to use it in notebook mode.
Oh, right.
I tend to like the keyboard.
Yeah. But you're quite the typist.
But I'm a touch typist, is what I've trained to do as a job. The other party piece that you can get with this Chromebook, which you don't get with all other Chromebooks, is the fact that you can you get Google Play Store. Yeah,
access to
it's only in beta mode, but you can get access to everything from the Google Play Store.
Like a lot of Google services, it's still in beta. Probably forever will be.
Yeah, the keyboard itself, it is the right way up, is a nice island keyboard. Keys are very responsive.
Trackpad's any good?
Yeah, trackpad's really nice. One thing I would say is it doesn't have the little del key for like when you're wanting to delete something, when your cursor's to the left of something and you want to delete
it's only got backspace.
It's only got backspace.
Backspace, no delete.
That drives me up the wall.
That might be a Chromebook thing.
It might be a Chromebook thing. It drives me up the wall. The other thing it doesn't.
A compact keyboard.
The other thing it doesn't have, which I know has confused other people that use Chromebook, is it doesn't have a caps lock key.
Oh, all right.
So you have to use the Shift key to get your capital letters. So you don't have a light up caps lock, so you don't necessarily know whether you're in capitals or not.
Okay.
I know other people that have used Chromebooks that are used to using laptops, and that they just don't get it.
Yeah. There you go. Perhaps you have to press and hold it or double press it.
I don't think so. I haven't found that. I tend to just hold down Shift with the capital letters anyway. Yeah. There's means and ways of getting around it, but those are the two slightly random things with the keyboard that might affect other people.
How do you get on with Chrome OS itself?
Overall, it's really good and it's fine. It's just the other day for silly things like I wanted to take a screenshot of something. You haven't got your normal print screen mode, or you can't do a normal Windows command. I did have a look, and there are extensions that you can get for Evernote, or there's loads of extensions that you can get for doing screen grabs. So you just go into the so that's not from the Play Store, they're from the Google app store, I think. There's two stores on here. There's a Google store and there's a Google Play store. And you go into the Chrome. I think it's a Chrome store, and then there's loads of stuff in there. They're free, but you just have to choose which ones you want.
That would have been the original way. If you don't have access to the Google Play store, that's how you get your Chrome.
Yeah, all your Chrome extensions for various bits and bobs.
Because basically, when you're using that as a Chromebook, it is really a Chrome browser, and that's it. The entire thing runs on a Chrome browser.
Yeah, it took a while of getting used to. When you're used to a tablet, or you're used to using a normal laptop, it does take a while to get your head around the fact that you haven't got shortcuts. I mean, you've got shortcuts to web pages. So, for instance, if you've got your Gmail account, you're not using the Gmail app. You've got like the Gmail app icon that you can click on, and that takes you straight to Gmail, but that takes you to the Gmail website, not the Gmail app. So in that way, you've got access to full features that you don't necessarily get with the app, because the Gmail app does drive me a little crazy sometimes because you don't have access to all the features. So overall, I thoroughly recommend it. I really enjoy using it. Fantastically quick boot up.
Yes.
And shut down.
That's one of the things Chromebooks are famous for, is just a speedy boot up. And you just get in there super quick and good response.
Yes. Yeah. Apart from when it decides that it's not going to connect to the internet, which this one does. It doesn't necessarily automatically connect very quickly to our internet, but that's not the Chromebook, that's our network.
Could be our network.
And sometimes closing the tab down on the browser and then reopening it again seems to do the trick.
The thing that some people have concerns about with Chromebook is it does rely on a internet connection.
Yes.
You're working online.
Constantly.
Constantly. So yes, you have to have that connection for it to work. And if you're in somewhere that doesn't have a connection, then have you tried it without an internet connection? Can it do anything at all?
I haven't tried it because I tend to use it either at home or if I'm taking it somewhere they've got Wi-Fi connection. So I haven't tried it not connected to the internet.
Oh, right.
But then I don't want to use it for anything that doesn't involve the internet, because it's mainly emails or web pages. So
most things nowadays you'd be doing connected to the internet anyway. Not a lot of things you'd be doing offline, because that's just the way computing's gone now. Most of it's online now.
Yeah, the only other drawback but I'd say between this and a tablet is you have to log into this every time. So you have to use your Google password, so you have to have a Google account.
But I mean, most people will have a Google account just for Gmail. If you've got your Gmail, then you can use that account. So how's the battery life?
Really good. I probably have to only charge it up twice a week, and I'm using it most evenings. So I'd say, battery life is really good. And it gives you a little warning in the bottom right to say how much you've got left. So just keep an eye on that. One
way that tablets and devices like Chromebooks have advanced in recent years, and something we used to have to rely on laptops and computers for, is printing. That used to be the exclusive domain of having a proper computer, but now you can print directly from things like Chromebooks and tablets as well, can't we?
Yes, it uses Google Cloud Print.
So most modern printers, wireless printers, will have Google Cloud Print probably printed in a nice big logo on the box to show you that you do. But even if it doesn't, if you've got a wireless printer, it should still work? Yes,
if you try and pair this up in the settings, there's a there's a thing in the settings where you can enable Google Cloud Print. If your printer, when you try and pair it up, doesn't show up in the list, it will take you to a link on Google where you can fiddle about with some settings, get it paired up, and then everything works fine. And you can print from anywhere in the house to the printer. It's great.
Yeah, excellent.
It's actually easier than printing off the PC.
So, if you're undecided about a Chromebook, let's compare a Chromebook with a tablet and a Chromebook against a laptop. Chromebook versus tablet, how does that stack up if you're thinking of one or the other?
Chromebook's a little bit heavier, a little bit bulkier than what definitely what my previous tablet was, but what most tablets are. So that's one thing. Advantage it has over tablets is you've got the keyboard. So I think really you have to decide how important is having a nice accessible built-in keyboard to you.
I suppose that's the advantage, and the disadvantage is bulkier because you've got that built-in keyboard, but you've also got a built-in keyboard.
Yes.
So, yeah, that. And compared to a laptop, say a little Windows 10 laptop or something like that.
You've got, I would say the operating system is a big thing for me. I don't particularly like Windows, so I wouldn't have chosen a Windows laptop. That's why I went for either Chrome or Android. Chrome is I would say a good hybrid between the two. It's quite a bit lighter because it's aluminium body.
And doesn't have to have a hard disk or...
It doesn't have to have a hard disk or anything like that. It's quicker to boot up. Updates just like your normal tablet or your phone or anything like that because it's Chrome.
I suppose the only real advantage of having a laptop running a full Windows environment would be that you could run full Windows applications.
Yeah, compatibility.
Compatibility. And the only real time you'd be wanting to do that would be with a big powerful application or games, and so in neither case would you be looking at a small low price tablet or laptop. You'd be looking at a big powerful multiple hundred tablet or laptop.
I would say
so for the price, in this sort of price category, you're not going to get an advantage with Windows because a similarly priced Windows device isn't going to take advantage of that ability to run big Windows applications because it's just not going to be powerful enough. You're not going to be able to run games or big video editing or music stuff.
If all you want to do with a Windows laptop is Office, so your Word, Excel, PowerPoint of this world, you've got full access to Google Drive, so you've got Google Docs, Google Sheets and Google Slides. So if people send you say an Excel spreadsheet or a Word document as an attachment, it opens absolutely fine and you just save it into Google Drive and you can open it and edit it and save it as any other Office document. So I've not come across any problems with that. But it's like if you say if you want to do the gaming or the like you say the video editing of this world, then this probably isn't beefy enough.
But you're a long-term user of Office, and you don't have any trouble with the Google equivalents.
No, you have to go hunting in the menus sometimes, but then the way Google and Microsoft Office is going, you have to go hunting around in the menus for what you want anyway. So all the Windows shortcuts work as well in Google Drive. So in Google Docs you can use your Control-C's, your Control-V's, your Control, X's of this world for copy, paste and cut. So yeah, all your Windows keyboard shortcuts still work. So I've not found it loses any productivity from that point of view at all.
Oh, that's
and
good.
the good thing about it is I can access stuff. I can make a spreadsheet on here and then access it on my phone if I'm going around a shop or something and I want to look something up, then I've still got full access.
So you reckon this is not only a good alternative to a laptop or a tablet, it's a good Chromebook, full stop?
Yes, definitely. I like the fact that you can flip it into tablet mode if you need the wish. I don't use it in tablet mode very much myself.
But you can
not
sort
as
of
much
stand
as,
it up and view
yeah,
video and stuff like that.
I think they call that tent mode,
yeah,
I was just about to say. I think so you can have it in all sorts of configurations. So you can see here you've got all access to the Play Store, Gmail, anything else, Google Keep, the Google Drive there, you can just press straight there and go straight to it. So you can either have it in like what they call tent mode, so that way to watch video, full tablet mode, or have it in your normal notebook mode. And it's just it's not overly heavy to carry around. Doesn't come with a case. I'd recommend getting a case so you don't scratch the beautiful aluminium body.
Yeah.
And the touch pad's really nice as well. But if you feel the need, there's USB ports so you can shove a mouse in.
Yeah. So you're basically getting that MacBook Air unibody feel, but for like a fifth of the price.
Yes, and speakers are really nice as well. It's got stereo speakers at the underneath at the front, so the sound's really good on it.
Or you could just hook it up to some Bluetooth speakers if you wanted it a bit beefier sound.
Yeah, hinge is nice and strong. It's got a nice big thick hinge, so you don't have to worry about how many times you flip it round.
So it gets the Mammoth Tech Show seal of approval?
I would say so.
Yes. The only downside I would say is probably that custom power socket there.
Yes.
That's probably the only downer. But as far as design is concerned, the rest of the design is very, very nice.
Yeah, so it's just a little square plug that goes in there.
Maybe in the next version they'll...
On the other hand, the plug that they do supply with it does say ASUS on it in really big letters, so it's not one of these anonymous black plugs that's going to get lost amongst all your adapters.
Those barrel plugs with a...
And it's not a big bulky plug either, so don't let that put you off. No. It would just be nice if it was USB, but it's not, so it's something we have to live with.
Yeah, never mind. If that's the only little thing, that's fine. Okay, so have you had any experience with Chromebooks? Have you had any experience with this particular Chromebook, or do you have one that you'd recommend in this one's stead? Or would you not touch Chrome OS with a barge pole?
And if so, why?
Yes,
I'd be really interested to know other people's experiences of it.
Always good. Yes, if you do have any pressing views on this, put them in the comments below. If you found this useful, give us a like, and if you'd like to see more, subscribe. I've been Jeff.
I've been Frankie.
This has been the Mammoth Tech Show, and you have been very kind to watch. Thank you very much.